Hey guys, okay, I want to specifically talk to you on this video about how to style fine hair or styling tricks and tips for fine hair. I'm Danielle K. White. I'm the creator of the Natural Beauty Row hair extension system. A lot of people call it MBR, and I also have a hand-tied hairline exclusively offered only with MBR called Isla. Last week, I actually did a video on my postpartum hair loss. I know I look like I have a ton of hair in, because I do. I'm wearing hair extensions. I wear two rows and a mini, again, of Natural Beauty Rows with Isla hair. I have some other videos or reels on Instagram if you follow me on Danielle K. White, kind of just talking about my hair and things like that. But on this video specifically, I want to talk to you guys about styling tips for fine hair. Okay, so last week when I was sharing about my postpartum hair loss, I'll just show you guys really quick. I've had my fourth baby girl. It started coming out. It's not as bad. So if you want to hear more about my experience with that or some tips or some things that I did, go watch last week's video. But I will tell you, like, styling fine hair, especially as my hair has been kind of shedding and falling out, you have to be very careful with how much product you're putting in your hair. So you want to protect your hair, but you also, if you put too much heat protectant or things like that, it's going to kind of weigh it down. So typically, I brought a bunch of products out here, but I forgot to bring my heat protectant. So right out of the shower, the only two products I spray in is the Oribe run through, which is kind of like a leave-in, helps me comb things out. And then I have the Oribe heat protectant spray. And I think like heat protectant sprays are important, but if I spray too much on the top of my head, it's gonna weigh it down. So I literally do like one spritz and then a little bit throughout the extension. So just be careful if you have fine hair about how much product you're actually applying. Product is okay, but you don't need 7 sprays, on each side. There's nothing worse than having fine hair, washing your hair and getting done and feeling like, oh my gosh, I have to restyle it, especially if you wear hair extensions, because when I do a full wash, I always am like, well, babe, I'll see you in a few hours. Like, not really, but it takes a solid 45 minutes to get it to dry and then get your curls to curl and all that stuff. So I'm gonna talk to you guys first about what some of the shampoos I'm using, how often I wash it, tips and tricks like that. So I typically do a full wash once or twice a week. Full wash means extensions, real hair, everything, the works, get in there, kind of scrub in between the rows, get it all nice and clean. Otherwise, I'll do a bang wash, which I literally just section this part out, do a quick wash, blow it out. It just makes it look refreshed. Or I do a full crown wash where I separate the whole top, pull it forward, grab my handheld shower thingy, spray it down, wash it, blow it out. It literally saves me like 30 minutes, which you're like, doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you're a mom of 4 girls, every minute counts. So that's typically how my washing schedule. Once a week, I will use this Oribe cleansing foam. I've shared this before. It is not a shampoo. Clarifiers are not shampoos. I'm gonna say that again. Even though it says clarifying shampoo, you still should shampoo your hair after you use this. So I will use this, then I'll shampoo, then I'll condition. The shampoo that I'm currently using, we carry Oribe at my salon. I own a salon called DKW Styling down in Laguna Beach, California. If you want to come visit me, please do. We have a lot of people who actually come fly in, drive in, things like that. So don't be shy, come see us. We carry Oribe, and I love sometimes I'm like, what am I using? I love the magnificent the volume shampoo. So this is really good for my fine hair. This is typically what I use all the time. I do like to switch up my shampoo because I think, like, just like face creams and things like that, if your hair and your skin get used to it, it's good to switch it up. But this is what I'm currently using for my shampoo. For my conditioner, I typically like something a little bit more moisturizing because the extension hair texture is a little bit different than my real hair. So this one is not super heavy, but it does have a good amount of moisture in it. It's the Resilience conditioner. This is a newer one by Oribe. I really like it. It's not super heavy, but it is very moisturizing. When you apply, again, every time you apply product, especially something heavier like a run through, a conditioner, anything like that, be very careful with your application with fine hair. So I'll typically put a quarter size amount. I think sometimes we like overdo it with a conditioner. You don't need that much conditioner. I'll put about a quarter size amount of conditioner in there, kind of work it through my hands, work it through the ends, work my way up, then put it on my ends. I don't just slather it right on top and work my way down. So if you're that person, I always joke around, I'm like, that's how my 2-year-old washes her hair. She's like, Mom, she's like, I want to wash it. And she literally like, I'm like, awesome, you scrubbed your crown really well. And I'm like, let's get those ends. So just be very aware with how you are applying your product, because that will make a difference how your hair feels and how your overall style and blowout turns out. I don't use a ton of dry shampoo, you guys. Dry shampoo to me, like, it kind of can sometimes weigh my hair down. In fact, sometimes I'll use it in between my wefts because I'm like, I need a little bit of like moisture, or not moisture, I need a little bit of dry shampoo in there. But on the top of my hair, I don't use a ton. Like if my hair feels kind of greasy and heavy, that's when I do a top wash or a bang wash. I don't put a ton of dry shampoo in my hair. The one I'm currently using is by Moroccan Oil, and I like this one because it sprays out, it doesn't spray out white, but it doesn't spray out really dark. It just kind of has like a soft light brown tint, so it works better with my color of hair. I actually really like this one for blondes too. It's not that dark, it's their dark tones. So, you know, dry shampoo, sometimes less is more. Maybe just try a top wash or a bang wash. Okay, I'm gonna share a couple tools with you guys. I literally have like 6 minutes to do this video, so I might be talking very fast, but that's okay. Some tools, guys, some tools. So I use, first off, everyone always asks me what size iron I use to get these curls. I use a 1-inch Ionic. It's the extra long barrel. You either like the long barrel or you don't. I love it because I feel like I can wind my extensions, and having that little bit of an extra long barrel definitely helps. I like it with curling long hair. So Ionic, I'll try to find the links to some of these products, you guys, and put them below this video if you want to shop them. I'm not really doing any like paid promotion, so anything I promote is just stuff I genuinely love and use and want to share with you guys. So again, Ionic, this is what we sell to all our clients. We love it. Recently, I went to a class, a hair class, and so I've shared some other videos on, you know, there's different crimping tools that you can put at the root of your hair that I prefer to use over dry shampoo to give me volume. And I like this one. It's the Sam Vila crimper, and I still like it. I'm sharing 2 different products and talking to you about, not one's better than the other, but they're just different, and it depends kind of what I want. So this one will actually crimp the hair, and I usually, if I want to, I'll go underneath and crimp a section right underneath here. So you can actually see the crimps. So don't do it right on your part, or you're gonna see those crimps. If you just want for volume, do it right under your part. Just a couple little right there at the root's gonna give you some volume and texture. Recently, I went to a styling class, and I discovered this little guy, and I'm gonna put the link inside of the bio because I think this is such a phenomenal tool, and it's actually not sold a lot here in the US. You have to buy a converter. Let's see if you have to buy a converter for it that you can easily get on Amazon. But the reason I love this tool is any kind of crimping tool that I have used in the past, it flattens the hair. It gives it texture by doing that. This has these little teeth, and when you push it, they move back and forth. So it crimps the hair without flattening the hair, and you can also use it as a hot comb. So I was kind of playing around with this today, and I was like, oh my God, I really love this. So you kind of put it in here, and you're gonna hit the crimp, and also the crimp shows up underneath here, so you can't see it on top. And I just do that a few times, and it gives me just a little bit of volume right at the roots. I just washed my hair, so I've got a decent amount of volume, so this is not even plugged in. Or if you don't crimp it, you can literally use it as like a hot comb and kind of smooth your layers out a little bit. And I love it. It's like, I love any tool that's like 2-in-1 kind of thing. So this is really, really cool. I'm definitely gonna put the link below this video for this specific tool. But yeah, so those are the tools I'm using. Those are some of the products I'm using. I'm trying to think of any other tips I have for fine hair. I would just say, yeah, products are amazing, but don't have too much product in your hair because that is going to weigh it down. So anyways, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I try to post a YouTube video. I started my brand on YouTube, and I kind of got away from it and was all about the Instagram, and now Instagram only has Reels, which is amazing, but you can only get so much value in 30 seconds. So I kind of went back to YouTube so I could talk to you guys, educate you guys. I'm an educator myself. I've been in the education space for over 10 years. I absolutely love educating. So I like to share tips and tricks with both the artist and the client on my YouTube channel. So you can subscribe, share these with your friends, or follow me on Instagram at Danielle K. White. Okay, guys, we will see you guys next week or whenever I do my next video, and I don't know how to end this, so bye.